50 years ago, we had some tremendously passionate people that wanted Adams Central to exist. And it's not easy to start a school district anywhere, but to think of doing this 50 years ago, I tell you, there's a real commitment from people in our community to do that. And hats off to them, because they are the founding fathers of the school district. And you know what? They've set the tone for the last 50 years about what Adams Central is and what we should be.
Adams Central is special because it's passionate. It has always been that way from the very, very beginning. To have a passion for what you do and to try to push yourself, drag others along sometimes. Sometimes they push you along. I always thought the last few years that I was here, my job was to stay out of the kids' way because they were zeroed in on what they wanted to achieve, and all I had to do was point them the right direction. We've had passionate parents who support what the school does. We've had passionate administrators who support what the teachers do. We've had passionate boards of education who want the school to be at the top of its game. And I think that's what makes Adams Central so special, because not only does everybody want that, they're willing to work towards getting it done.
Adams Central is special because it is a community that cares about its students. It cares about the success of their students. They celebrate that success even after the students have graduated. A lot of people my age like to come back here for, reunions and go through the school, see the wonderful changes and, the upgrades that have occurred through the 50 years. We enjoy coming back here and reliving good, positive memories, that shaped who we are today. I don't think everyone can say that about their high school. There are some people that never want to see their high school again. And that's not the case for me, just because I knew that I mattered here and that people still cared long after I had graduated. People around here and people at Adams Central, they have that mentality where, if you need help, they're there for you. They'd give you the shirt off their back if you needed it. And I am so glad that I grew up in this environment.
I think Adams Central prepared me because, they were really particular about good grades, getting your work done, and they pushed all of the high academic kind of things, the biologies, the math. You should be taking everything that you need. I went through college without having to relearn all those things and how to be a good student. I was already a good student by the time I got to college. I had to do the same experimenting that everybody did in figuring out my career. I think I did some job shadowing that Adams Central offered already back then and kind of knew a little bit of a path, but once I figured out that the sciences was where I needed to go to physical therapy school, I was well prepared. I went to Hastings College, graduated there, went on to physical therapy school at the University of Kansas Medical Center. My husband and I actually moved back to Hastings because Hastings is a great place to live. Now I actually own my own physical therapy business, and as a business we volunteer our time back and help cover the athletes. Now I'm on the school board. I think that's kind of my contribution for the next generations, hopefully, whether I have grandchildren here or not. I think that's why I decided to be on the school board, is let's keep this going. This is a good thing, and I think we need to keep this going for the next generations.
Adams Central was welcoming when I came in 7th grade, and they were welcoming when I came at 35. It's a totally different set of people too. And so to me that says a lot about the tradition of the culture of Adams Central. The people here, even in the 90s, they want to see you be the best that you can be. They see potential in everyone. My 2 home ec teachers, which were Jean Mans and Jeannie Locke, they're a huge reason I'm here, right here at Adams Central. The way they were with their students, which would be myself, compassionate, caring, with a little bit of being able to push someone and building a relationship with their students. They loved their students, and you could tell. And that kind of drew me into wanting to figure out more, could I be a good educator because of those teachers that I had. When I look back on 1999 and I look back at like the kids that I went to high school with, it's just so cool to me to see, gosh, we all have the same foundation here, and how diverse we could take that very similar foundation and just bring it into whatever we were doing.
I really try to stress to seniors that they're no longer a senior, but they're called alumni of Adams Central. Adams Central's had a great tradition of alumni being very successful all the way around, from people that have been locally here to what they've done across the world and nationally. So when you sit down and you look at that, we really try to stress that to seniors, that you're part of an elite organization now called Alumni of Adams Central. And part of the responsibility is go out and make everybody proud. That's what we're here for. We want our students to be successful, and being an alumni of Adams Central means something. I tell you, the future of Adams Central is very bright. And part of that is all the changes that we've done. The new elementary across the street here is one prime example that we're taking the steps forward that we need to. I've been telling everybody right now that the world better be ready for Adams Central students. Because when you look at everything that we're changing and the direction we're going to be known as a leader in this state as far as what we do with our students moving forward. And that's really exciting to me, and I think to all of our staff here, that the sky's the limit for what we're going to do as a school district moving forward.
Adams Central is excellence.
Adams Central is empowering.
Adams Central is passion.
Adams Central is family.